MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, lefty Matt Moore, he's kind of been a puzzler. We've always had this saying, we want more, we want more, we want more. I think what a lot of teams want from Matt Moore is a few more balls in the strike zone. It's never been a question about the arm. 95 to 97 with great movement, great overhand curveball, and his changeup at times can be deadly. If he's on, he's the kind of guy that can shut down any team anywhere. The problem with Matt Moore, inconsistently throwing in the strike zone.
And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Posey playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. To Shields. Well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So in now for San Francisco, Andrew McCutchen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Derek Holland will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on is Derek Holland, also known as the Dutch Oven. Early on his career, he looked like he was bound to be a Cy Young Award winner. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. True slider that he throws, and he throws for strikes. His changeup has gotten better. Derek Holland, if he's on early, you're going to see a lot of swings and misses on his fastball that usually has really good late life to it.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Andrus tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. but the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the stretch, Jackson goes. Pitch is high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Here's Joey Gallo now, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Joey Gallo.
Bouncer down the line. And there's one down now.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Henson gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, catcher Robinson.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers.
San Francisco.
So it'll be the Giants DH, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Odor is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Hector Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Next to bat for the Giants, Alan Henson.
Second baseman, Alan.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So,
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball. Profar on at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a two-run homer down the line in left, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
on the mound. He might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Holland sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. 2-0 Texas.
Leading off for San Francisco, the left fielder, number 9.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the 0-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. Gallo loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here it comes on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Adrian Beltre comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to security.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Belt going back on it at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready for another chance. Nomar Mazara. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Belt on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Catcher, Robinson Torino.
Holland into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Holland is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run in the inning, and it's delivered courtesy of Adrian Beltre. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Texas. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Hector Sanchez.
Now batting, Hector Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Moore delivering here on 1-0. 1-1 to count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Giant. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Leading out for the Rangers.
First delivery to him on the way.
Fielder.
Nope.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crawford onto the grass. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 3.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, a designated hitter.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it. Digging in to try it again, Alan Henson. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. The windup and the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Ready once again, Buster Posey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1 the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. It's a double play. Here's Rognadodor now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit in the air out to left field. Belt is in pursuit. He's got it one away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Feet will go to Holland covering for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Riding in once again, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They lead it. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The Shields is there, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Robinson Chirinos. No hits to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He throws him on the fastball there. Robinson Chirinos becomes out number 2 this inning. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Delino DeShields, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Profar is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
1-0 the count. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Corey Guerin will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Drilled down the line. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Next to bat for the Giants, Hector Sanchez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Longoria on the move. 1 out. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Sam Dyson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Sam Dyson.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Beltre leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for Texas, but they hold up. Striding in to start the 9th, Allen Henson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here comes the first pitch. And there goes Hansen off of first. Line towards center field. To Shields makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Here's Buster Posey now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the...
He's got it, and the Rangers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a group in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. Texas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Moore earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.